Thank you so much. Very pleased to have you all here. I hope that after Pranzo we will have a little bit light topic, but still very important in regards to crypto adoption. So just a very few words of introduction. We are Zondacrypto. If you are football fans, you know us for sure, because we are the official crypto exchange of four Serie A teams: Juventus, Atalanta Bergamo, Parma and Bologna. So quite reputable teams, very reputable one. And as well, we are the sponsors of Giro d'Italia Women and Il Lombardia. And you can think, what does it have in common with crypto? So I will present you some figures, how it works. I think it's very interesting case study, what we did in Poland, what we did in Italy, and what are the results. Just a very few words about us. We are the regulated MiCA-ready crypto exchange with the very prestigious license in Estonia, which is similar to banking license. As well, we have got an Italian virtual asset service provider registration, Lithuanian, Polish, and we are licensed in Canada and Switzerland so far. Italy is our second market. In Poland, we have got a 90% of the market, so we are a monopolist. In Italy, during the last 6 months, the number of customers increased by, I will show you. It's amazing. From 7th place, Italy is on the 2nd place. How we did it. So, what was the idea? So, we are thinking what crypto is for people. Of course, for crypto enthusiastic, crypto-friendly guys, it's something what everyone knows. But most of the people, they are a little bit worried. They are afraid. They don't know what are digital assets. They don't want to have nothing in common with it because normally, you know how it works. People say that it is scam, it is money laundering, etc. So how to make crypto more familiar? We started thinking about our customers, and most of our customers are football fans, and football is for sure something that is much more easy to understand than crypto. So we started thinking about merging those two things together. How we did it? So, of course, we find out several points which are connected and which will make crypto more friendly to the people. And of course, you know, most of the football fans, they know what fan tokens are, but they do not realize that it is related to digital assets. So there was a place where we can meet. Yeah? We started cooperating with Socios when we appeared in Juve, because the story was, it was very funny, because we started with, like 2 years ago, with the Polish football champion, Raków Częstochowa, which was disaster because lost with Atalanta 4-0. So it was like, let's say, the initial stage to go to Serie A. But everywhere people said, no, it's not. It's forbidden. We don't want to invest on, or even if you pay, we don't want to have crypto entities because, as I said. And it was very difficult. And we started to do it with Raków, and in Poland, when we appeared on a sleeve, when we appeared on a training kit, more and more teams started to, okay, so maybe it's a good idea, because we implemented crypto payments as well. So you are able to buy training kit, you are able to buy tickets, you are able to buy everything in Raków with crypto, and the people are very used to it. So it start working on it. So that's what we did, and why we did. You have got here. So that was the idea, to become the official crypto exchange of Italian super sport brands. We started with Juve. Negotiations were very, very difficult. But Juve said, okay, we used to have one of the crypto sponsors. We do not have anymore because it was banned in Italy. So we will try with you if you have got a license. And for Juve, it was an amazing story, and still is. So we are still the official crypto exchange of Juve, and we have got a very huge and good relation. So then the teams become more and more open for crypto. And of course, the most important was license. The very good example is that after we started to develop our partnerships with Italian Serie A teams, one of our competitors, Bitpanda, went the same way, and they signed with ETHMilan, and Gate.io signed with ETHMilan, and of course Bitpanda has got the license as we have got in Italy, but Gate.io do not have this license, and the day after, their site was banned in Italy because of this partnership with no having license. So license for the companies, for the teams is the most important, and that's how it started. So what we do, we are not like, let's say, the passive sponsor, but we are cooperating with our partners in regards making crypto more familiar to the people. So, for example, in Giro d'Italia woman, Tadej Pogacar received our tokens as one of the prize, and Lete Kopecky received as well the tokens, and they are our clients. So we are very proud of it. And for the Giro, it was the first time when the digital assets became more, let's say, practical for the sports and the participants. So everyone was asking who you are, what you are doing, why it happens, what are the results. So that was Giro. The same story was with Juve. Juve fans are now possessing our token, and we are very friendly, so they received tickets, they received everything from us as well. And the community is growing, and it's more and more, and the adoption increases. And you can see we have got two very famous ambassadors who are the ambassadors of our crypto exchange. First one, for sure, you know, Giorgio Chiellini. So he's like a god in Italy. I was with Giorgio several times in Turin. And when you want to go from one point to another, you need to add another 20 minutes because people are always stopping him and taking pictures. So, and an amazing guy who is graduated economy in Turin, and it's very familiar with crypto. So that's the one superstar. And the other one, I think you know this guy because it's quite a lot of rumors these days. Wojciech Szczęsny, who is the goalkeeper of Polish team. He retired a few weeks ago, but now he will come back, I think, and he will be a goalkeeper of Barcelona. So I think we put on good horses. So what was the results after Giro? It was amazing because we never thought that so many clients will register. So after touching our real assets during the race, we had 5,000 registrations. So we had 5,000 clients who are not familiar with crypto, but they saw and they educated during the race, and they decided to sign up. So with Giorgio and Wojtek, we have got a Zondacrypto Academy, and they are bringing more and more informations in a very, let's say, simple way to the people. So that's the other way for the adoption, and it brings a lot of effort. So, strong ambassadors. What happened after these campaigns? Italians are now the second largest users group. They became second from the 7th place. And you shall know because the 2nd place was always for the Ukrainians, because they are very, let's say, familiar with crypto, and they were always on the 2nd place. And the adoption in Ukraine is almost 40%. So it's one of the, let's say, mostly educated and crypto-friendly nation, one of the most friendly nations. So you can see how it works when we started investing in sports and what the results are. After this, we have got 2,000 registration for the newsletter, and of course, our brand is more and more seen in Italy. We are on an Atalanta Bergamo sleeve, for example, so that's quite important as well. As I told you, we are MiCA ready. We have got more than 1.3 million customers. we have got these ambassadors. We are sponsors of 4 Serie A team, and we are in the Central and Eastern Europe. We are the fastest growing regulated exchange, and we want to be the fastest in Europe. So as you can see, those are the milestones and very important informations. The other thing is that I will show you the same what we are planning to do now in Italy. We will do the same campaign as we did in Poland. The campaign is called the campaign is bringing people crypto to from the educational point of view. I think you will see the advertisements in the Italian TV in more or less 2 months. And Georgia will be the superstar, and we will have another Italian stars as well. So, but we'll do the same what we did in Poland. We had the 13 advertising channels and 90 million impressions when we did it in Poland. So we plan to do and base it on sport as well in Italy. And as you can see, after launching these advertisements, we had for the almost 2 months, we had 30% capacity of Allianz Stadium. So those are the clients who registered. So we reached the customers which can fulfill the stadium in 40%. So in the next 2-3 months, we will have the full Allianz Stadium. Those will be our new customers who responded for our campaign. So I think these numbers are impressive, and Italy is really very rapidly crypto adopting country. We are very happy of it, and we will invest more and more on Italian market because we really believe in Italian market. Polish people are said to be Italians of the North, and it is, let's say, there is a little bit of true, because when we compare the markets, they are very similar, and the people who are investing in crypto are almost the same. In the other countries, it is completely different. So we want to bring our experience from the Polish and European market into Italy, and we believe that it will be a very successful story. So, of course, you have got the details, you have got the possibility for contact, and I invite you to have a look on the all media channels in the near future in Italy, and for sure you will hear about us a little bit more. So thank you so much. Have a great day and a great second day of the conference, and I wish you to become the clients of Zondacrypto. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Do you have any question? Do we have any question from the public? Otherwise, I was actually, so first of all, thank you very much. It was pretty impressive. Also the growth that you had in several markets and Italy. I'm a huge fan of football and cycling, so I guess you really picked that up very nicely. My question was, why did you choose cycling? It seems with football, it's pretty clear. A lot of different companies are going there to sponsor and gain traction. But how come cycling?
So, frankly speaking, Zonda is a woman, and we started with the women cycling, with the Giro d'Italia women. But we received a very good offer for the men cycling as well, and it brought a lot of effort. So, and as well, you know, cycling is broadcasted in the whole Europe and in the whole world. And for Italians, it's very important sport, so we know it, and that's why we invested into this campaign.
Awesome. Any other question from the public? Yeah. I'm gonna get you a microphone. You can say your name and a question.
Davide. Yeah, I wanted to ask, like you said, that one of the strong points of Zondacrypto is the fact that it's heavily regulated. So I wanted to ask, like, if too much regulations maybe can affect the decentralization, the basics, the fundamentals of crypto. So yeah, my question is just, are we going to like change the world of crypto in a more centralized way so that people have to trust, in this case, you or someone, or do we keep the fundamentals of crypto?
Yeah, a very good question. You are absolutely right. But you know, Europe is a very specific place because we have got MiCA. And MiCA has got huge advantages and a lot of disadvantages. And is being prepared by people who are not familiar with crypto. So it's the worst thing. Yeah? But one very huge advantage, most of the countries, they don't want to have any regulations. And they always want to say, in Europe, they want to say crypto is something bad. It's like prostitution. Yeah? We don't regulate it. There is something, but it's a black market. But MiCA forces those countries to establish a new regime. It's difficult to say if it's good or not, because, for example, MiCA is a little bit elastic, but the countries who are implementing the law into their local law regime, they can be more strict. And there are countries who are much more strict. So people will never apply for the license, crypto license in Poland, for example, yeah? Because Polish regulation based on MiCA is much, much tougher than MiCA itself. Yeah? And for example, the regulation in Estonia is exactly the same like MiCA says, so it's very light, maybe not very light, but it's much more lighter than it could be. And of course, regulation is good when it's reasonable and when it do not kill the business, like everywhere. Yeah? But Europe, when the regulation will be reasonable, the market will be brilliant in Europe because will be protected, regulated, and people can trust. Yeah. Safety and trust is the most important. I don't think that we will come back to the time when it was completely deregulated. But if we have to focus on regulation, we need to force regulatories to be wise, reasonable, and to discuss with the entities who has got practical knowledge. It's very difficult, like in all regulations.
Yeah. Yeah? I understand. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you once again. It was a great pleasure, and see you soon on a foldable pitch.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause.